got my own monster, nobody but me. I would never call them enemies. He's the bad God I need. Loosen my boundaries, setting me free. All my dreams he speak to me. He's the bad God I need. He's the bad God I need. Monster, he's the bad God I need. I got my own monster. He's the bad God I need. Monster, he's the bad God I need. I got my own monster. He's the bad God I need. Got my own angel, nobody but me. I would never call her enemy. She's the good God I need, holding me back in, just when I need. And I don't dream she's teaching me. She's the good God I need, angel. She's the good God I need. I got my own angel. She's the good God I need. Angel. She's the good God I need. I got my own angel. She's the good God I need. But both of the sides fighting me. So angel, monster, bye bye. No. Both of the sides, bye bye.
Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up.
All right, everybody. Welcome to night 2 of the inaugural DRM Sim Duel in the Desert. All right, everybody. Welcome to night 2 of the inaugural DRM Sim Duel in the Guess I had to mute the stream on my computer here. Looks like we got a driver's meeting going on right now. I do know there is a couple guys already locked into tonight's A main event from last night's festivities. I am on my own tonight. Alan had some family stuff come up. I know that for the sport mods, the drivers that are locked in, and we'll start towards the front to tonight's sport mod feature, is Drew Blaze, Tanner Lennox, Kane Williams, Jacob Copley, Kelly Wheeler, CJ Howell, Jarrett Murphy, and Brandon Jacina. I do believe that Brandon Jacina was unable to make it tonight. I'm pretty sure Kelly Wheeler won't be able to make it either. I'm not sure if Jarrett Murphy's rolled into the pit area or not at this point. I don't believe he has. Looks like they are qualifying now. I believe the way things are going to go tonight, we're going to have a couple heat races, and I'm pretty sure that only the winner, it moves on to the A main. Everybody else will go to a B main, 15 lap B main. They will start 22 cars for 40 lap feature with the sport mods here. And then we will follow that up with the modifieds. We'll go in, we'll get a live look in on practice.
Pretty bad of a lap, hit an 8.
Looks like the cars that we have in the pit area tonight, we got CJ Howell in the 2 car. Chris Beavers, I think he's driving Craig Gullickson's Sport Mod, the 07. Brent Holman in the 16 car. Lee Carblom showed up tonight. He's in the 0X. Dylan Murray in the M16. Mike Manise in the 30 car. I believe last night I said 3D. He informed me that it was the 30 car. His number is 30. It's Christian Beavers in the 07. Chris Beavers is in the 03. Daniel Schaefer in the 17 car. Carl Satchel is here again tonight in the 16 car. It's one of Dylan Murray's backup cars. Ashley Ellison Jr. in the 133. Jerry Flippo in the 13. Jake Pike, he's here tonight in his DRM sponsored number 23 Sport Mod. Caden Reynolds is here in the twin car to Holman's. Jacob Copley comes back tonight, hoping to have a little better performance than what he did last night. Tanner Lennox is here. Drew Blaze, last night's winner. Kane Williams in the 2X.
Got my own monster. Nobody but me. I'm the golden arrow. He's the black guy.
believe they're getting the heat races all set up, ready to go.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Alright, looks like we are ready to start Heat 1. Looks like we got Caden Reynolds on the pole, Jerry Flippo starting second, Carl Satchel third, Chris Beavers fourth, Dylan Murray fifth, and Brent Holman sixth. Kind of boring up here by myself, nobody to chat with tonight. We'll have to get a couple in-race reporters set up and let's see if we got Ashley Ellison. Ashley, you got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
So what you guys got going on? How many heats you got tonight?
We got 2 heats going on, 8 laps apiece. Winner makes it in, I believe. Everybody else goes to a B.
Okay, the guys locked in are not in heats, I'm guessing?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks for the update, buddy.
You're welcome.
Get some chop. We're off to a good start. Jerry Flippo to the inside to make a pass on Caden Reynolds for the lead. Carl Satchel looking to the inside of Brent Holman. Caden dives back down under Flippo, take the lead back. Caden Reynolds will lead that lap. Again, the winner of this race will not have to run a B main. Everybody else will go to a B main. Jerry Flippo trying to make it interesting. Oh, it looks like Chris Beavers spun out back there. Jerry Flippo pulling a little bit of a slide job on Caden Reynolds there. Caden drives it in on the bottom in turn 1. That was turn 3, my bad. Looks like Jerry Flippo will win that one with Caden Reynolds finishing second, Brent Holman third, Carl Satchel fourth, Dylan Murray fifth, and Chris Beavers finishing sixth. See if we can get Jerry down here for an interview real quick.
User was moved to your channel.
Jerry Flippo.
Yes.
Nice job on that win. You definitely had to earn that one over Caden Reynolds.
Yeah, I didn't. That was kind of a dirty slider from me. I cooked his bumper.
Hey, a win's a win, no matter how you gotta get, especially a guy when you're going against a guy like Caden Reynolds.
Yeah, it was a fun race. Glad to move on to the A main.
You're locked in. How you feeling? How's your confidence going?
Feels pretty good. missed last night, so we'll see how the night goes.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Looks like Lee Carlbaum is thinking about trying that motocross track on the infield here. We got a little bit of practicing going on before heat number 2 is ran. Not sure what we got going on with Brett Holman here. I think he's having a seizure or something in his car.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
All right, Heat 2 is on the grid. Looks like Jake Pike, Ashley Ellison Jr., Daniel Schaefer, Mike Maniz, Lee Carlblom, Christian Beavers. That is your heat race. Alright, Jake Pike looking to set him off, get him going. And they're underway. Oh, Schaefer loses it there coming out of 4. He keeps her going.
Attention grid, will
I
all
gotta go restart it.
personnel leave the grid now.
One of the beautiful, beautiful things about R Factor. That restart button. Pretty nice. Gives guys a second chance if they make a mistake. Good to see Mike Maniz come back, trying to give it another shot tonight. Didn't seem like he had much speed last night. Hopefully he can get her figured out. Jake Pike fires. We are underway. Oh, Ashley Ellison Jr. gets in there a little hot, makes contact with Pike. They both keep her going. Mike Manise looks like he found a little bit of speed. He's trying to catch and get around Jake Pike here. Lock himself into the A main without having to run a B main. Lee Carbomb making a move to the inside on Ashley Ellison Jr. They got Ashley Ellison Jr. hitting the nitrous button, looks like. He running Mike Manise down, gonna try to make a pass on him. All the while, Jake Pike is walking away with this heat race. Go on board with Mike Manise here. Really working that wheel. Go on board with Ashley Ellison Jr. Oh, they made contact. Contact again. Oh, 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 oh. Look at that. We're live for that ride. And that'll do her for the heat race number 2. Looks like Jake Pike will take the win. Mike Manise second. Lee Carbomb third. Christian Beavers finishes 4th. Ashley Ellison Jr., Daniel Schaefer, respectively. Some odd reason, my keyboard has decided to stop working. Not sure what has happened here. I am going to have to restart here, it looks like. Hopefully we don't miss any racing action. Not sure what has happened. Alright, broadcast will resume shortly, folks. I apologize.
Microphone activated. Connected.
Alright, looks like we didn't have to restart. Got her working now. It appears anyways. Got her working now. Alright, looks like they got the B main lineup set up here. We got Caden Reynolds starting on the pole, Mike Manise outside, front row. Brent Holman on the inside of the second row, Lee Carbomb to the outside of him. Carl Satchel starting 5th, Christian Beavers 6th, Dylan Murray 7th, and Daniel Schaefer 8th. Chris Beavers in 9th. A couple different onboard cameras we could try out here. Let's see what we got. Looks like they restarted warm up.
Hey, wake up.
What you guys got going on?
We are waiting for some people to get in here. Kane said he's gonna allow them in here because they need the cars. But we're about to roll the beat here soon. Oh, yeah, we're about to start the beat here right now.
All right, 10-4. Looks like we're gonna get the B main rolling here.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
See if Jacob Copley has a copy. I know he's locked into tonight's A main already. Copley, you there?
Loud and clear.
What do you think of the track so far?
It's a little different than last night. You know, high side's definitely a little bit faster, but I think I can get her done on the bottom still.
Yeah, in the testing I did earlier with them, it seemed like you had to roll in real slow on the bottom to make the bottom work. I don't know if you can go slow enough. Feels like you're too fast.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to figure that out right now, gauging corner entry speed to get a good exit.
You'll get her figured out. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, looks like the B main. We already went through the lineup. We got Caden Reynolds on the front row with Mike Manise, Brett Holman, and Lee Carl Brom in the second row. Third row is Christian Beavers, Carl Satchel. Fourth row is Ashley Ellison Jr., Dylan Murray. Behind them is Daniel Schaefer and Chris Beavers. And we are green. Caden Reynolds off to a good start. Brent Holman looks to the inside. Brent Holman and Mike Manise battling for second. Oh, we're going to have a restart. Apparently, the race control did not like what they saw there. We're going to try it again. And we're green. Caden Reynolds, really good start again. We're home to Mike Manise, side by side, going down the front stretch. Lee Carl Boom looks to the inside. Looks like Beavers has got the opening back there. There's going to be a restart again. Most time race control will allow up to 2 restarts. Before the first lap is complete. Try one more time, get these guys side by side and rocking and rolling. Caden Reynolds set to get him going. And we are green. Reynolds didn't get near as good of a start as he did before. 4 wide. You got racing going on all over the track. Lap 1 is complete that time. Third time's the charm, as they say. Mike Manise gets a little crossed up there. Oh, Mike Manise gets a little bit of bump from the 16 car. Carl Satchel. Manise is upside down and over he goes. Oh, look at that. He keeps it going. Drops to the tail. A wild ride for him. Ashley Ellison Jr., man on a mission. Caden Reynolds sitting squeaky clean out front by himself. Lee Carl Boom running second. Ashley Ellison Jr. makes a pass for third. Brent Holman fourth, making the pass right back for third. Nice crossover move. He will block a slide job from Ashley Ellison Jr. that time. Ellison Jr. falls back. Chris Beavers is going to spin. Oh, he saves it. Dylan Murray, usually a topside guy. Looks like he's trying to work the middle of the track. Mike Manise trying to make some moves. Work his way back up after that rollover earlier in the race. Ooh, Ashley Ellison Jr. and Lee Carbone, they touch. They keep it going. Oh, Beavers gets into the wall and spins around. And we'll collect Dylan Murray in the process. Caden Reynolds just walking away with it. Brent Holman in second. Carl Satchel in third. Ellison Jr. fourth. Lee Carbomb trying to make a move for that fourth place. Mike Manise is back up to sixth after that early incident. We're on lap 13 to 15. Caden Reynolds on the last lap. Straightaway lead. Got a battle for second between Carl Satchel and Brent Holman. Holman looks to the inside. Is he going to get him coming out of turn 4? Carl Satchel will finish second. Brent Holman third. Lee Carl Bloom fourth. Oh, I don't know if I don't know who got that. That was a close race there at the finish. All right, looks like Ashley Ellison did finish fourth. Lee Carl Bloom fifth. Mike Manise sixth. Daniel Schaefer seventh. Dylan Murray eighth. Christian and Chris Beavers ninth and 10th. All right, we'll see if we can get the lineup and everything all good to go for the A main. Take this time here to take you guys around the track and show you what this track is all about. Of course, I have a modified here, not a sport mod, but about the same difference. Sport mods have a little less power than a modified. We'll stay in the swingman view here so you can see. You enter the track on the back stretch. Turn 3 and 4. About 111 mile an hour down the straightaway. Flat hauling the mail at this track. Yeah, see, there's that wall that gets everybody. Oh, I think that hit killed the motor. We'll just leave the driving to the professionals here. You can see here as we're right on board with Jacob Copley, how smooth he is with that wheel. Car sets itself going in, cranks it all the way to the right. Keeps her to the right all the way around the corner. Don't turn left at all. If you're turning left, something ain't right. Rolling into the corner, easing back into the throttle, easing back in, easing back in, easing back in, hammer down. No tire spin at all. See how leak carbon does inside there. I'm not sure why he's sitting so low in the seat. This is his helmet cam. Almost just as smooth as Copley. Let's try this again here. We'll go with the nose cam this time.
Hey, wake up.
So,
What's up, buddy?
my bad. I hit the wrong button, the wrong whisper button. My bad.
Oh, you're all good, man. Trying to not look dumb out here on this track right now.
I sent you a set. You just gotta change the gear. Go to maybe a 527. It's on a 518 right now. It's decent. You gotta drive it way off in there in the top.
Getting my doors blown off by sport mods right now.
Shit, maybe you can race and drive at the same time.
Whoa! Looky there. Kelly Wheeler
You
looks
just
like
got
he's a
pull
later
a
rival.
Caden Reynolds and wall tap about every lap. You'll get faster.
Kelly Wheeler has shown up. Looks like he will start tail of the feature here. Matter, he was actually locked in yesterday, so he might be starting up in the top 8. Got Dash line up. for those who were locked in to run a dash. Got Drew Blaze on the pole, Tanner Lennox second, Kane Williams third, Jacob Copley fourth, Kelly Wheeler fifth. They will give him his starting spot. CJ House sixth. There'll be a dash to set your top 6 starting spots. You have Jake Pike on starting 7th, I believe, for the feature, and Jerry Flippo 8th.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
This will be the dash. Drew Blaze will set the pace and start the race. And they're off. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Kane Williams and Drew Blaze both jump the cushion, make contact with the wall. Allows Drew Blaze to get back around Kane Williams. Jacob Copley pulling a slide job back there. CJ Howell crosses over. Slicing and dicing all over the track. All right. Looks like that is it. All right. We'll take a short little intermission here while they are getting the main set up. We'll be back shortly.
stacked as hell than we are made.
You're at your computer, got a copy. Kane said, just tell Drew when you're ready to go.
Breaking out of this cage, 'cause everything we fought for is dead and gone. We're mad as hell without a doubt. Now you're screaming, but there's no way out. Now we are finally heading out. I will draw first blood. I will draw first blood. It's your time to be the victim now.
All right, that was a debut single from Citizen Soldier titled First Blood. Them guys, they're rocking. They're awesome. All right, looks like we got the A main set up here. Let's go through the rundown of what we got for the A main. Looks like on the pole we got Drew Blaze, last night's winner. Tanner Lennox will start second. Kane Williams will start inside second row with Jacob Copley to his outside, starting fourth. Kelly Wheeler will start fifth. CJ Howell will start sixth. Jerry Flippo seventh. Eighth place is Jake Pike. Caden Reynolds will start ninth. He is definitely one of my dark horses in this one. Carl Satchel starts 10th. Brent Holman 11th. Can never count Holman out either. Ashley Ellison Jr. looks to be the man on the move tonight. I foresee him getting at least top 5. Lee Carlbaum start 13th. Mike Manise will start 14th. Daniel Schaefer 15th with Dylan Murray 16th to his outside. Christian Beavers 17th and Chris Beavers 18th. And it looks like we got a late arrival, Bryce Sheesby. They might be letting him go ahead and tag the tail of this one. Ready to rock when you guys are. This is a 40 lap main event for the sport mods. Alright, sorry about that. Had a phone call I had to take. Just got confirmation that Alan Bergen will be here for the modified feature event, so I won't be so alone here and so bored, and give you guys a little better experience for the broadcast side of things. Alright, looks like we are about to go green here with the Sport Mod A main event. Let's get back into the action here, see what we got. Got 19 cars, 18 cars starting this one. 19. I got them stacked 2 wide. And they are off. Drew Blaze already out to a decent sized lead. Tanner Lennox running second. CJ Howell fence riding. I believe we're going to get a yellow. Restart. Do the whole restart, re-rack them, restack them, try it again. Drew Blaze does set the pace and will start the race. And they're off. Jacob Copley trying to thread the needle there between Lennox and Williams. Makes it work. Gets it a little hot there. Jumps the cushion. Lose a couple spots there. Call that a hero to zero moment.
User joined your channel.
Tanner Lennox right there trying to battle it out with Drew Blaze. How's it going, Alan?
Good. Hey, where's that TDF file?
I believe it will be on the Facebook page.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna grab it real quick.
Drew Blaze walking away with it. Kane Williams running second. Tanner Lennox is third. Jacob Copley running fifth. Kelly Wheeler sixth. Flippo seventh. Howell eighth. Pike is ninth. Caden Reynolds 10th, Ashley Ellis Jr. 11th, Carl Satchel 12th, Brett Holman 13th, Bryce Sheesby making his way from 19th starting spot. He is now passing for 13th, puts Holman 14th. Lee Carl Bloom is in 15th. Mike Manise 16th, Murray 17th, Chris Beavers 18th, Christian Beavers 19th. Drew Blaze still leading the way. Kelly Wheeler attempting to make a pass on Flippo with a slide chop. Flippo crosses over. Good racing. Throw a blanket over 6th, 7th, and 8th place. The race of the race right now. Jake Pike having a ping issue. Settling back down now. If we get any yellows here, we'll get a word for some of our in-race reporters. Just don't think we should do that while they're out there doing 100 mile an hour around a racetrack. I don't think that'd be very safe.
No, it wouldn't.
I know I can't talk and drive at the same time. I try all the time and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, you almost need a hotkey to do that with.
Got a battle for third with Tanner Lennox and Jacob Copley. Kane Williams trying to give Drew Blaze a run for his money here. Drew Blaze still soundly got the lead. Every time Kane Williams gets to his bumper, he just seems like he runs out of speed. Tanner Lennox, Copley still third and fourth. Lennox making that bottom work. Copley utilizing the high side. Jerry Flippo running fifth, trying to make a run on Copley for fourth. Flippo does get the pass made. Yeah, maybe not. CJ Howell and Caden Reynolds battling it out. CJ Howell makes the pass for position. .25 laps in out of 40. Current rundown looks like this. We got Drew Blaze out front. Kane Williams running second. Tanner Lennox third. With Jacob Copley fourth. That is a lap car there, Brett Holman, which is uncharacteristic for him. Just seems like he just don't have enough speed tonight. Jerry Flippo is in fifth. Jake Pike running sixth. Caden Reynolds seventh. CJ Howell eighth. Kelly Wheeler ninth. Make that eighth. Ashley Ellison Jr. is running 10th. Carl Satchel 11th. Dylan Murray 12th. Mike Manise 13th. Lee Carl Bloom is in 14th. Oh, Drew Blaze makes contact with lap car Mike Manise. Drew Blaze gets into the wall. He keeps it going. Kane Williams has taken the lead. Kane Williams trying to put Dylan Murray a lap down. Go to the bottom. Sticks right in the middle of the track. Puts Dylan Murray a lap down. Drew Blaze trying to run Kane Williams back down. Tanner Lennox still third. Jerry Flippo fourth. Jacob Copley rounds out your top five. Jake Pike and Caden Reynolds still battling it out for sixth. CJ Howell in eighth place all by himself. Kelly Wheeler, Ashley Ellison Jr. still battling for ninth place. Jerry Flippo might not be happy about that. Lap car Brent Holman makes contact with him. Allows Jacob Copley to make a pass back for fourth. Copley utilizing the bottom of the track. Flippo letting her sing on the top side. Kane Williams still leading the race with only 3 laps to go. I don't think Drew Blaze is going to have anything for him tonight. He will not pull the sweep on the sport mods unless something crazy happens. Tanner Lynch looks to have 3rd place wrapped up. Jacob Copley 4th. Jerry Flippo 5th. Caden Reynolds 6th. Jake Pike 7th. CJ Howell 8th. Ashley as a junior 9th. Ooh, CJ Howell spins out. On the last lap, Kane Williams is leading it, coming out of turn 4. Your Duel in the Desert Sport Mod winner will be Kane Williams. Drew Blaze will finish 2nd. Tanner Lennox will come home 3rd. Jacob Copley 4th. Jerry Flippo 5th. Caden Reynolds 6th. Jake Pike 7th. Ashley Elsa Jr. 8th. Kelly Wheeler 9th. Dylan Murray looks to roll. Finished 10th. Lee Carl Bloom 11th. Mike Manise 12th. Brent Holman 13th. CJ Howell 14th. Carl Satchel 15th. 16th place goes to Sheesby. 17th to Schaefer. Beavers will finish 18th. And the other Beavers will finish 19th. It's Christian Beavers in 18th. We're going to take a short break here. Let these guys get their modifieds out. Have some fun with those. And we will see you back here in just a few minutes. All right.
User left your channel.
Just to crawl through your life like a ghost, like a ghost. I have beauty and rage, full of love, full of pain. No one knows, no one knows. So I wrote a letter today, wrote in blood just to say, can't take this one more day. Where the lonely go, where there's no way home, no. Do you know how it feels? No control of the wheel. I am lost, oh so lost. Don't you call me a freak? I don't choose to be weak. Holocaust, I'm your Holocaust. In my last and final will, I will not be standing still. For once I will finally be something worth remembering. Far away, there's a place where the lonely go, where there's no way home. No one knows, no one cares to know who I am. So just take me there. 'Cause now I have nothing left, and I am scared to death. Will they remember me? Hanging my news this week, throw it all away. If I throw it all away for 15 minutes of fame. Was I born to be broke? Is this the life I deserve? Have a voice not worth hearing? Is it so absurd to want my moment of glory? If it cost me my soul, a life condemned that never was known. Far away, there's a place where the lonely go, when there's no way home. No one knows, no one cares to know who I am. So just take me there. 'Cause now I have nothing left, and I am scared to death. Will they remember me? Hanging my news this week, throw it all away. Throw it all away for 15 minutes of fame. For 15 minutes of fame.
Alright, it looks like the guys got their modifiers out of the trailers.
User
and
was moved to your channel.
they're good to roll. Welcome, Alan. Not sure if Alan's here or not. Go in and get a live look at practice here. Somebody should tell Lee Carblin that's not how you drive a race car. You can't back into the wall like that.
Drew, tell me you've seen that fucking race.
Oh, yes, sir. I seen it. Jake Pike taking his Fruit Loops car for a loop.
I'm back.
How you doing, Alan?
Oh, good, good.
I don't know if you just seen that or not, but Jake Pike was making his Fruit Loops car do a loop.
No, no. I didn't get a chance to see that.
Looks like we're gonna have a pretty good field of modifieds here for the second and final night of the Duel in the Desert here.
It does look like that.
Brent Holman already looks like he's got a hell of a lot more speed than what he had in the sport mods.
Yes, he does. I mean, we're 19.5s in lap times here. So far, Bryce Cheeseby has the fast time of the practice here.
Probably a little faster if he quit bouncing off the wall.
Yeah, it looks like the farming you guys did last night worked out pretty good.
Ah, I got too drunk. They wouldn't let me drive the tractor.
Oh, no.
I take no credit for the farming.
Oh, no.
Looks like they're rolling the server over.
Be careful, y'all might drop there as soon as something. I rolled the server password off of it.
We're all good. Loading back in.
Yeah, I'm here. Drew, that last sport mod feature was action packed, from what I saw.
Oh yeah, definitely looked like a good race. It was the top there. Top was definitely better than the bottom. I think the modifieds, they had a little more power to be able to make the bottom work just a little bit better.
Yes, sir. And the one thing we're going to find out tonight is if Kane Williams can go 2 for 2 tonight and beat out Drew Brees for the win. And become the inaugural Duel in the Desert winner for DRM.
Hey, Drew, when you get a chance, can you unban Bannister?
No. His band's not up until Sunday.
Okay.
I have to shut the server down to remove a ban.
Okay.
One of the things we do here at DRM is drivers who are a little too aggressive or disrespecting the admins, or it doesn't have to be an admin, it could be any just random person in the server, any little bit of disrespect or intentional wrecking. There's just a couple different things to get you a suspension. And unfortunately, one of the guys who would like to race tonight is suspended. Not quite sure what I got going on here.
Unless you pull him.
Be right back. 1 second.
So far, it looks like 17 modifieds have signed in for tonight's race.
I think we got a couple more than that, but we're going to
Make that 18.
hit that button right there. Now we'll be back here in just 1 second, Alan. I'll let you have the floor for just a minute.
Hey.
Maybe we'll play some more tunes while we're at it here real quick.
Yeah, I mean, we can, certainly our options are open.
We'll turn them down so that that's not louder than you.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's put everybody in the Christmas spirit.
Take my hand and look at me in the eye. There's still time left. Cut these cords and kid, run for your life. Maybe you're broken, maybe you're shattered, with no reasons left to try. But you still have so much for saving that you have left on the inside. I know you feel like you were worthless, that your day is come. The misery eats you alive until you come undone. You feel like there is nowhere left to call your own tonight. You are not alone, this is our time and I am by your side. My friend, this is do or die. Hey kid, can you hear me? Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it all away. You have every reason left to stay alive. All this hell you've lived and seen, drown it all in gasoline. Then light a match, pull a pin, you are not who you've been. Past is just lessons learned, light up and live.
All good, Ashley.
Never thought that it would come to this. Who will save you? Fading fast, now you are cancerous. I know you feel hopeless at the end of your rope.
All right, Alan. Looks like I'm getting word. The current official entry count is 19 for the modifieds.
Sounds good. Sounds like we're gonna have an action-packed night. last night it looked like Drew Blaze was going to be the class field till he wrecked out. Or he wrecked and then finished third. Kane Williams would go on to take the win last night in the modifieds. Jacob Copley ended up winning his heat race last night.
We had Kane Williams won the modifieds last night. Sport Mods was Drew Blaze last night. I believe Kane finished second in the Sport Mods. Those two flip-flop tonight in the Sport Mods. Maybe they'll do that in the modifieds. Or do you think maybe Kane Williams can get the sweep tonight?
Yes, and he will be one to watch. Looks like Christmas came a little early for Tyler Bannister. He's signed in.
Well, the majority of the drivers voted and decided to let him come in and run. So went ahead and took care of that. We're gonna let him race tonight. The DRM is by the drivers for the drivers.
That's right. And I'm watching Bryce Seaby make his way to the racetrack right now. And Brent Holman is running 19-second lap. So far, fast time right now is 19.559.
Tell you what, that is a good-looking car that Bannister is in that he brought to the track tonight.
Yes, it is. That's a good-looking ride.
What do you think? You think I'd have anything for these guys tonight?
Maybe. These lifetimes that they're running, I think we're better off drinking beer and watching the race.
I've got no doubt of that. Let's go out and see what we do for some laps here, just to see. Pit guy says to go this way. We'll see if he's lying or if he's telling the truth. Oh, Alan, somebody lost their tires and stuff over here at the pit entrance.
Oh no.
Track's definitely a little greasy. Seen a lot of laps tonight. Track's slick.
Well, my couple laps didn't go so well.
Definitely hard to keep the car on the bottom. little rough on the inside there. Oh, that's how you junk a race car in 2.2 seconds. Let's see what happened there. Looked like, I think that was Ashley Ellison who just had to hit me.
Yeah, he seems to have a magnet to your race car.
I'm not sure who that was. Not sure what Kay Williams is doing in the pit area right now.
I was distracted by the fidget spinners.
Okay. Ashley said he was distracted by the fidget spinners.
Oh, jeez. So far, Tanner Lennox is top, is 10th or 6th on the speed chart with a lap time of 19.692.
Looks like Sheesby ran a 19.559. Drew Blaze a 19.560. I just keep getting faster and faster.
Yes, we do.
That I barely mustered a lap time to be fast enough for 18th place.
We got Tennessee's own Chris Beavers pulling into the pit area. Caden Reynolds.
Let's go out here and try one more time.
Caden Reynolds driving a Chris Beavers owned car.
See if we can get by Ashley Ellison Jr. up here on the top side.
Bryce Sheeby's ride's a pretty sweet looking ride.
He always has good looking cars.
A member of D1 RT who had made the switch to iRacing a couple of years ago. But their team members still come over to our factory and run this community also. I don't know if anybody's told these guys it's only practice, but they're
man, Alan, I tell you what, just being out here turning laps with these guys makes me glad to be sitting in the booth come race time.
Yes, sir. Drew Weiss
It
been
is
around
so
the
hard.
high side
It
there.
is so hard to run the high side here. The bottom feels a lot better after a couple laps on the top. There's that Ashley Ellison Jr. guy again getting in my way.
He's like a Visa card these days.
I think Jerry Flippo's got it figured out. We should race on that inside motocross track.
He's like a Visa card. Yes, sir.
We're gonna have to go try that out here in just a second, Alan. Let's see what the buzz is all about. I think it'd be pretty cool. Modified, oh wow. Modified, play run.
Yeah.
Well, and then you can junk a race car pretty easy that way. All right, I'm done. I managed to move to 15th on the board. That's not even good enough to make the show. .6 off the pace almost. That's nuts. These guys have a lot of laps in here this weekend, and we'll just blame it on being rusty.
Yeah.
Hey, we should be getting started here pretty quick, I believe, Alan.
Yeah, we should be.
Looks like we got a lot of the guys in there having some fun and tearing up some race cars right now on the jump section.
Yeah, I only ran a 19. I was only 19 fast on the speed chart. So that's good enough for a B main.
Unfortunately, Alan, I think the way it's been going lately, all these young guys coming in and they got good equipment. They're just fast, and guys like you and I have been around a long time. Used to be faster now. We're just getting slower.
Yeah. Getting old.
Yeah, I think my problem is I'm getting lazier. Let's see if we can get someone down here for an interview before we get started.
Drew, it looks like we're going to have a guest announcer come down here with us for the Heats and B main.
Who's that?
Oh, none other than Get Some Motorsports owner, CJ Howell. He says he's locked in the show and he's going to take it easy.
Sounds good to me.
Oh god, that's a mistake.
User was moved to your channel.
CJ, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how about you?
Good. So, thanks for joining us in the booth for the heat races and B main.
Yep.
You've been on the track. How's it feel to you?
What's that?
So you've been out on the track tonight. How does it feel for you?
It's alright. Wish there a little bit more to the bottom.
Well, I tell you what, so far, Drew Brees and Bryce Seabees had it figured out so far.
Yes, they have.
Oh boy. So who do other if you weren't racing, CJ, who would be your pick to win this tonight in the modifieds?
Who I think's gonna win it, or who I wish
If
would
you
win it?
if you weren't racing, who would you think would win it tonight? Who would you want to win?
User joined your channel.
Jerry.
Nice, nice. Looks like we got Ashley Ellison down here in the booth.
Yeah, I'm locked in for the night, so I figure I'd come and hang out where the fun's gonna be.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I seen CJ down here, and I thought it was open invitation.
So, Kane's got the gridlock and stuff all good to go, and he's got it all figured out?
Oh, yeah.
Good deal, good deal.
I told him just whisper me if he needs any help.
Actually, pretty fast, too.
Yeah, I'm slower than dogs yet. No, sport mod race wasn't too bad. It was better than yesterday, I will say that. What'd y'all think of the sport mod race?
I tell you what, I think Drew Blaze should have had the night he had last night.
Oh, just some.
I was an 8, and Kane said something about screenshots, and I took and picked my phone up and went on. He clicked my enter button, was dropping one hand and doing my other, and I took my screenshot on lap 38 and pressed escape because I thought it was 40.
And it looks like those guys are doing a quick drivers meeting.
Yeah, I seen DJ mess up, and I was like, alright. One more down. And then I seen him come back up on me, and I was like, oh god, this ain't gonna be good. We're either gonna wreck, or he's gonna finish ahead of me, or I'm gonna finish in front of him.
So CJ, how are things going over at GSM right now? How are things going over at GSM right now?
That's going pretty smooth, other than having time to do mess with the tracks and stuff.
That's good. You guys getting a lot of car counts over there?
It average of 10.
Nice, nice. Well, we got 21 cars signed in for tonight.
Looks like race control is trying to get a hold of Ashley.
Uh-oh.
So y'all might drop connection. If y'all do, the password is Duel 2.
And it looks like the drivers meeting just finished up. Sure, I tell you what, based on practice, it looks like the low side is going to be the way to go.
You know, when I was out there running laps, I liked the bottom just a little bit better than the top, but I felt like there's a little more speed on the top. You just had to have the momentum and not screw up.
And CJ, what was your preferred line going around the racetrack during practice?
My preferred line's the bottom, but the top's a little bit faster.
I think it'll be a pretty good race, either way we go.
Yes, yes it will. If I'm not mistaken, are they doing qualifying tonight, Drew, for these guys, or are they going straight to the heat?
Yes, they are. Qualifying. It gives the guys who aren't locked in their heat starting position. Let's see, who we got going on to the track? Brent Holman, let's watch him.
It looks like Brent's gonna take the, oh, he's gonna diamond his way around the corner.
Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna qualify. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna qualify. Jerry Filippo's gonna be one to watch in this qualifying session. He's usually pretty fast. He's not locked in.
Brent Holman heading out to the track for his qualifying run.
Man, it's weird being on 20-second delay. I don't like it.
I just gotta always mute the broadcast in the background so I don't hear it.
Right. So it looks like Brent Holman's gonna run the outside line on the opening lap here, which since he might have his car set up for that line.
He's a little violent with that wheel though. Those front tires are twitching a lot. I think he runs with a controller. He's not as smooth that left thumb as he should be. Probably pick up a lot of speed if he got a little more smooth.
You ain't kidding there, dude.
And right now I'm watching Jerry Filippo, and he's on his first lap of 6. And there's something that's not right about that car right now. But it is his gut speed lap.
I like his spoiler, flipping in style.
That's one thing he's good at.
I don't think he's been on his lid in a couple weeks. Hopefully tonight's not the night he does.
He was earlier when we were all flipping and jumping around in the infield.
Right now, Jerry Filippo is 7th on the chart with a lap of 20 flat. And your fast time for tonight is Tyler Bannister. And Race Control will be watching him very closely as he's been allowed to race tonight. That's a developing story on the track.
I think we get everybody qualified. Let's see what we got. Yep, Bannister with the 662 on top. She's be 684 second.
And they're gonna run the heats. Or they're gonna run the heats and B main first. I believe that's the format for tonight, and then the dash.
Yep.
So it's gonna be interesting to see who goes into a. Well, these heat races tonight are gonna be stacked. These are gonna be A mains anywhere else. Usually Bryce Sheeby is a force to be reckoned with when he comes over here and races with us. Jerry Filippo is pretty competitive. Tanner Lennox, surprising to see him in a heat tonight. He's usually pretty smooth. I figured he'd been in the top 8 last night, but things didn't work out so well for him.
Yeah, Lennox had that the bad luck last night. Got that pit opening, but looks to bounce back tonight. Talked to him a little earlier, and he said he's looking forward to it, and he's going to try not to jump the third car.
Caden Reynolds is another guy that was fairly sure it was locked in. Let's see. Brett Holman wasn't here last night, so by virtue of that, he's going to have to run a heat race. Lee, he'll have to run a heat race virtue about not being here last night.
I could have swore he was here last night, dude.
Daniel
CJ,
Schaefer flying the Navy colors.
CJ, when you were running the top, were you going in there a lot harder than most people would think?
No, when you get to that black line in that you want to keep your left right on that black line and just ease that roll like your gas. And when you get that cushion in the center, just roll back in it.
Alrighty.
It sounds
They
like
make it sound harder than it is.
sounds like you have to be smooth all night. Not to you gotta hit your marks.
For real, man.
Track's rubber down, black slick. Looks like it's gonna be hard to find any grip out there, so guys will do what they can to find the grip.
Well, we're going from small motors to bigger motors. A little bit more horsepower. We'll see what happens.
Alright guys, and our first heat race is on the board. And we got Tyler Bannister running on the pole. Brent Holman on the outside.
Yeah, another late arrival in Rob Mosley, looks like.
Let's see, we got Kelly Wheeler in the third. Tanner Lennox is fourth. Chris Beavers is going to start fifth. Dylan Murray is going to start sixth. Christian Beaver is going to start seventh. And Rob Mosley is a late arrival. He just signed in. I heard he was lost track at the time at the blackjack table.
I believe it.
That's what happens when you double down in the casino. And hopefully Kane Williams will double down here tonight.
I want to point out that there's only one person in here with the track tamer chassis tonight. Everybody else is running that instigator chassis. Brent Holman, the track tamer, that might be his downfall.
Yeah, there might be something with these instigators that are different with the track tamers on these bigger tracks.
From having running both and running the instigator most of the time over here, the difference is the track tamer is a little bit tighter. And I think with a tight car on a big wide sweeping turn racetrack like this, I think that's going to hurt you. So you probably might want to take the looser chassis over the tighter one.
And the top four would be the one to watch.
I've also noticed that you can take the instigator and you can drive it in a little bit straighter than in the track tank.
We're agreeing this first heat race. Tyler Bannister is going to have the early advantage going out of turn one. Brett Holman's hot on his tail.
Holman pulled a slide job there and took the lead.
I believe they're only.
Restart.
I believe we're only taking the winner of the heat races tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that is correct. That's what we did for Sport Bomb, so I figured it should be the same for this.
Yep, that's the way it'll go. The winner goes to the A main. Everybody else will go to the B main. I'm not sure if they're doing one or two B mains here. I guess we'll find out as we go.
Chris Beavers called the restart there.
Just poking some fun at one of them.
Alright, we'll re-rack them, restack them. Bannister will set the pace and start the race out of 4.
Tyler Bannister had a good start on the on the first time around. Can he do it again?
Just poking fun at one of my friends. If you're in a heat race with Chris Beavers, you are at least guaranteed a restart on the first lap.
Looks like someone just jumped to the inside there. Not sure what happened.
Bannister gets into the wall. Holman's on the point. Lennox looking to the inside of Bannister, takes second position. These guys are going to be up on the wheel right now.
If anybody can make that inside work, it's going to be Lennox.
Lennox is going to win. He's going to have to get up on the wheel and everything.
Holman's going to bump up on the cushion. Lennox is going to fall right back in the line. Here comes Tyler Bannister looking for second.
He is coming, boy.
Definitely a race for second.
Bannister's looking to the inside for second position.
The harder these
Lennox
two
is gonna
race, the
fight back.
further Holman pulls away.
Holman jumps the cushion.
That's going to allow Lennox to close up on Holman. But don't count out Bannister just yet.
I don't know, Alan. We were talking about that track tamer hindering him. Looks like that car is working better for Holman than anybody else's car right now.
Holman's definitely been the class of the field right now in this 10-lap heat race.
He's got the motor behind it. I think he may be only the one or two drivers that are in a spec car right now.
Oh, Holman gets into the wall.
Holman got in the wall. Here comes Bannister. Here comes Lennox. Lennox.
Holman going back to the bottom and takes the lead right back.
Bannister looking for a lead right here. As Holman jumps the cushion again, here comes Bannister on the inside. Bannister
What
for the
a
lead.
race. Holman jumps the cushion again, still right there, looking to put Yoda up Bannister's tail.
2 to go. Here comes Holman for the lead. Slide job.
Bannister will cross over right back to the inside.
This
These top three are up on the wheel right now.
might give an opportunity for Lennox to close back in.
Lennox makes the pass for second.
Y'all
Here
about to
goes
see a
Lennox.
hell of a race.
Trying to pull something out of his hat.
Oh, Lennox gets upside down on the front stretch.
And Tyler Bannister's going to ride off into the sunset.
One
taking
lap
number
to
one.
go.
And Tyler Bannister advanced on to the 8th.
What a race.
Yes, it was.
Man, I tell you what, he's had some terrible luck with that wall opening.
I think Tanner Lennox and that, he wants to just go get the grader and knock the wall down. He can get the big tractor, backhoe, what do you want to call it, and he just wants to knock that bastard down right now.
I think he's having a
I think he's
Ashley
begging.
Ellison tight night there.
I'd be the same way if there was freaking tires.
I was watching Brent and the track tamer, and I believe I'm gonna go switch mine and bend them more locked in for the main.
Tyler Bannister is going to move on to the A main. Brett Holman will go to a B.
What was tire wear on last night?
3.
Perfect.
Yeah, you really got to save your stuff going into this race tonight. It's going to be a few more laps than it was last night. I'll tell you that.
And 10 laps can make a freaking difference.
Yep, a lot can happen in 10 laps.
We've gotten a couple questions from the drivers. If they can use the wall to help them out. I guess it was sent a little bit of sarcasm.
Right.
Dude, that wall make you pick up an extra 3 or 4 times.
Oh, Rob Mosley puts it on his lid in practice here.
At least he did it in practice.
Let's see if.
Guess it would help if I go back to the live screen instead of the dual screen.
That's what I'm like getting confused at. I'm watching the freaking broadcast.
Alright, we got Heat 2 posted and ready to go. Looks like Bryce Sheesby will be on the pole. We'll have Carl Satchel second, Jerry Flippo third.
Hopefully my boy Dylan, or not Dylan Schaefer, Daniel Schaefer can get to finish a race.
Mike Manise starting fourth, Lee Carl Bloom fifth, Daniel Schaefer sixth.
So y'all do watch this live stuff, right? I'm a little confused on how this works.
That's all right.
I'll just leave the broadcasting to you.
We watch live in game, and we don't watch the broadcast at all.
No.
Okay, that's where I'm getting confused.
There's a little bit of delay there on the broadcast.
Only about 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't even watch the broadcast the next day. This is broadcasting gold here, buddy.
Well, shoot, we were live for what, 3 hours last night?
Alright, Sheesby sets the pace. We'll start the race.
I think Carl's looking to get a good jump. Oh, Stevie's going to get the whole shot, and Flippo's right behind him.
I think what Carl was trying to do was trying to play the restart, help him get a run, but I think that hurt him more than anything.
Flippo's looking to the inside of Sheesby.
I tell you what, for Flippo not having many laps on this track this week, he's doing a hell of a job.
Flippo lost his early advantage, but Sheeby's going to answer right back.
You go pull a slide job right back, see if Flippo crosses over or just tucks in.
I'm about to see a slide over and slide job and crossover fest.
Mike Manise looking like he's got some speed tonight.
That is a good looking race car that he's got.
Not only is it good, but it's fast because he's pulling away from Jerry Flippo right now.
I might have to go switch to that one.
Now he's got a badass looking race car, but Sheesby pulled into the pits with a U-Haul van and a U-Haul trailer with his race car on it, believe it or not.
What's that saying? Doesn't matter what kind of trailer you got.
That's
As
right.
long as it goes something like that.
So only the winner goes straight to the A main. Everybody else goes to a B main. And right now, Sheesby's dominating in this heat race.
Rob Mosley, usually he's a cherry picker. He shows up and he'll win, but looks like he's struggling here tonight.
Lee got a little bit of trouble.
These cars ain't as easy to drive as everybody says that they are.
Flippo looking to the inside for the lead. And they are side by side.
Done.
Oh, Flippo catches the berm.
Contact. A little bit of contact.
Contact. Sheesby and Flippo. With 3 to go.
With the drag race
Makes
down the
a lot of
front
work.
stretch.
Flippo found something there on the inside that he's not showing anybody.
Oh, they make contact again.
Get the
Jerry
advantage.
Flippo's got him going down the backstretch. She's gonna pull a
Here comes
slider.
the slide job.
Here comes Carl
Flippo
looking in the
cross right back over.
And she's gonna cross over. Carl
There's
wants
one
to
lap
get
to
it
go.
right. Flippo's gonna pull away just ever so slightly.
Oh, Carl catches the opener.
She's gonna try a slider, thought twice. Jerry Flippo will win the heat and go on to the A main.
Good job.
She's will start outside front row in the B main.
What a race.
And Jerry Flippo's your Heat 2 winner.
Flippo, Sheesby, Manice, Schaefer, Mosley, Carblom, Satchel. Carl had a good run going there, running third, and caught that opening.
Telling you, man, that opening will eat you up.
I don't know about you, Ashley, but I am ready for the dome race. If this is any indication, we're going to be on a way smaller track than this. It's going to be real technical.
Gonna be technical, driver's track. I think it's just gonna be a freaking blast.
Yeah, and for the first time ever at DRM, we're going to be running midgets.
And no, they are not DRM midgets. They're the SPR 600s. Great little mod. You just gotta have the patience to learn them.
Yeah, I feel like when I get one of those things, all I could do is a donut.
Hey, man.
That's
You
easy
just gotta
to
be
throttle
able to do
control.
them like Rico with the wheels up in the air.
Tell you what, I'll race with you guys. We're gonna put a wing on my car for a little more downforce.
Drew, if that's what it takes to get you to run a midget, I will allow it.
I need that handicap.
Yeah,
Well,
the
shoot.
handicap.
You're letting us put the event on, and you pay for the servers and allow us to come here and race. You can do whatever the fuck you want here. I mean, I'm not wrong.
Tony
Live
Stewart doesn't
television.
get to do what he wants to with Eldora, so I won't be like that over here. I'm just gonna sit and hang out in the broadcast booth again, and we'll go from there and turn a couple laps,
Come on,
but I
Drew.
won't be racing.
So we gotta get you to race the dome. We'll hire one of those professionals. It's gonna be the biggest race on R Factor in a long time. I mean, come on, iRacing ain't even got the dome yet.
No,
Because our factor's better.
yes, it is.
More of a collection.
Limited selection, you're right, CJ.
We got a bunch of guys down here where I live, and they're running all over the Shreveport, Kansas area. And
All right, and it looks
They
like the
got
lineup for the B main is set. And your B main's gonna line up a lot like this.
I'm trying to get them to come play with Vector. I'm telling them more of a collection, and they said it's like iRacing. Come to our factory to like get better.
Your B main's gonna line up like this. It's gonna be Brett Holman on the pole, Bryce Sheeby in the outside, Dylan Murray on the inside row number 2. Outside row number 2 is gonna see Mike Maniz. Kelly Wheeler's gonna be on the inside of row 3. The outside of his row is gonna be Daniel Schaefer, Linux 7th, Mosley 8th, Carbone 9th, Beavers 10, Carl Satchel 11. 15 laps as a distance.
But you know what? If they get a restart here, maybe I'll jump in and tag the tail of this B main if there's a restart.
Oh jeez.
See if anybody notices.
This one here, Drew, is going to be a slobber knocker.
A lot of fast cars in this B main.
Yes, this would be a main any rail of the race. And Brent Holman is going to be the one to fire off, and he is really dragging them down the back straightaway.
He loves them snail's paces.
I think he does that to get in the head, and we are green.
Woohoo! Got him a little bottled up there.
Yeah, that's such a good start for Kelly. And
Shit, coming to the inside. Holman back to the inside. Slide job. Slide job.
A little bit of contact there with that slide job.
Alright, they're still running 1 and 2. Nobody wrecked.
Holman walking away right now. Battle for seconds heating up between Kelly Wheeler, Mike Manise, and Bryce Sheesby.
Tell you what, Kelly Wheeler's got a good looking ride himself.
Dylan Murray right there. He's hanging in there. He's a little faster tonight than he was last night. Tanner Lennox hanging in back there.
He's coming, man.
So Ashley, what are you guys looking at getting ready for the dash coming up?
I'm looking to see where everybody's running. That's what I'm looking for and studying to see where everybody's going, where they're lifting, where they're picking up back on the throttle. I know it's cheating, but it's what you got to do in this game to get faster and outrun these guys that are about 5 or 6 tenths faster than you.
Yeah, I like running behind them and they keep racing and stuff. But you see where it's faster at, you can move that line and get faster or whatever.
I just don't understand why. Like, it seemed like the bottom in the sport mods wasn't, you know, all that there compared to the top. It seemed like the top was the place to be, but it's a different story with the mods.
Definitely.
Like you can put it anywhere and it'll go.
Looks like Holman's fallen off just a little bit here. About to lose second place to Mike Manise since Sheesby's taken over the lead.
We're halfway through this affair. Lap 8.
He's got a little bit more speed than last night. Good to see that.
Definitely. We got contact and a crash back here in the back. Looks like they all got it, kept going.
This time by 7 to go. Oh, it'll be Bryce Sheep.
I tell you what, that's a good thing about tonight. Everybody makes it. So it doesn't matter where.
Yep, we're going to start 22 cars tonight. I think the dome race, we're only starting 16 for each feature, correct?
16, 18. We'll see how many cars we got and see how the races goes. We might pull a Drew Wise and start everybody, depending how it goes.
We all know I don't like sending guys home.
Well, if one car is, you know, ended up being sent home, we might, you know, bend the rules a little bit. But if it's like 5 or 6 cars that gotta go home, you never know. We'll see what happens.
I don't know what it is or not, but Tanner Lennox is going like his power up in or something. He's rolling his
Brent Holman just gave up second spot to Tanner Lennox.
Tanner Lennox down to 14 cars.
But can he run down Sheesby in 3 laps?
I don't think Lennox did anything for Sheesby.
It's about a 2.5 second, about 2.6 seconds back from Sheesby. I don't think he's gonna have enough laps.
Sheesby, barring anything bad happens, he's got this one in the book.
One to go. Yeah, man, it seems like once everybody gets spread out, it's hard to catch up on a guy.
Yes, it is.
But I love it.
The checkers are out for Bryce Sheep.
Tanner Lennox will come home second. I think for the first time in 2 nights and a whole lot of laps, Tanner Lennox did not hit the wall in a race.
Makes
Home
me wonder.
bring home third.
See, I've noticed I've noticed when I drive tracks with tires, I feel like, oh man, I ain't gonna hit a tire, ain't gonna hit a tire, ain't gonna hit a tire, hit a fucking tire. I'll be like, okay. Later on that night or the next week, it's like, all right, I'm gonna hit a tire anyways. Might as well, figure out where to go and not hit them. And usually my boy Loud and Reamer's here to take care of it for me.
Or me.
Well, the worst you gotta worry about is the opening and jumping the cushion or catching that front. But no tires.
I'm gonna load a sport mod set up here. Go out and turn some laps. See how this track's feeling right now.
I'm gonna start working on something for the dash. CJ, you're in the dash too, correct?
Yes, sir. And believe it or not, I went to a track tamer.
Well, that might help you out in the long run as the tires start to wear.
Yeah, I think it'll help you out.
As the tires start to wear on these cars, man, you can notice the difference as the tires start to wear. It's not as good as it was. It's looser than it was.
Alright,
Oh, you good?
Well,
We just
Drew,
have
what do you
fun,
say
man.
we pull that B-main winner down here? Get a couple of words with him.
Drag him on down.
User was moved to your channel.
Bryce Sheeby, good run in that B-main, buddy.
Sheesby, you got a copy?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have my headset on.
Oh, that's good. Good run in that B-main, guy.
Appreciate it.
What are your predictions for the A-main? Think you can make it to the front?
I have no idea. This tire wear, it's hard to predict this tire wear. Just in that heat race, I had too much gear and it started to get loose within 10 laps. So it's anybody's game with this tire wear, really.
Yep, just getting the tires
User
a little
was moved
too
out
hot.
of your channel.
It's nice to see the D1RT boys. A few of them come back over to our racing, or to our factor, and get away from iRacing.
Yeah, I don't run hardly any iRacing no more. I don't have a subscription anymore.
Yeah, it seems like,
what are the... Go ahead.
Seems like that our factor is making a comeback.
What are the chances we'll see Bryce Sheesby showing up more often?
I'll pop in every now and then.
You just don't like getting that booty spanked every week, do you?
Oh yeah.
Alright, looks like we got our dash lined up.
Alright. Thanks for chatting with us, Bryce.
No problem.
And here's how Dash is going to line up for 6 laps. Caden Williams is going to be on the pole. Caden Reynolds is going to be second. Drew Blades is going to be third.
User
Ashley
was moved out
Ellison,
of your
or
channel.
Jacob Copeland is going to be fourth. Ashley Ellison is going to be fifth. Jake Pike's going to be sixth. CJ Howell is going to be seventh.
I'd be very surprised if, I'd be very surprised if Jacob Copley didn't fall asleep sitting here waiting to go racing.
Right. Let's see what Caden Reynolds can do in that Chris Beaver's own machine.
I'm surprised he's still here.
And this will determine the top 7 spots on the board.
Copley's a married man now, so, you think his wife would make him come to bed early.
Yeah, he told her no, he's got to run this race car.
She's probably the one telling him to stay awake.
Right. And we're green. Caden Williams. So leads him down the green, and he's got the advantage going into 1. Drew Blaze is hot on his tail right now. Caden Reynolds running third. Jacob Copley is running 4th. Pike is running 5th. Ashley running 6th. Oh, Ashley just got past her 6th. And we got a battle between Drew and Kane Williams.
Copley trying to sneak up in there. I don't know. Sounds to me like Ashley Ellison might have a little bit of motor problem going on. His car sounds a little funny. Maybe he'll have to get that changed out before the main event.
Yeah, that car does not look comfortable.
Sabotage. Someone sabotaged him probably.
Yeah, it's probably CJ. But the real battle is up here for the lead. As we got one left to go. Here comes Drew Blades for the slide job. Kane Williams is going to cross him over on the last corner. And Kane Williams is going to start on the pole.
Wow, what a finish.
So your natural finish like this: Kane Williams, Drew Blades, Caden Reynolds, Jacob Copley, CJ Howell, Jake Pike, and Ashley Ellison round out your field. And we are going to get ready for 50 laps of modified racing here in Las Vegas.
That is a lot of laps. Lot of laps.
And we're going to have a lot of comers and goers. People that are there in the beginning and not in the end. We're going to see who saves tires, who doesn't.
Definitely going to be a tire saving game. Take a real quick break and be back in just a minute.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Drew, we're about to start.
Alright, here we go for 50 laps. Kane Williams is going to start on the pole. Drew Blades going to start on the outside. Reynolds third. Topley 4th. House 5th. Pike 6th. Ellison 7th.
Sorry about that. Looks like they're getting right into things.
11th. Sheesby 12th. Woman 13th. Lennox 14th. Minis is 15th. Satchel is 16th. Lee is 17th. Murray is 15th. Lee is 16th. Mosley is 17th. Schaefer is 18th.
And they're green.
And we're green. Caden Williams is off to the early advantage. Drew Blaze
we got
right
a
back.
crash. We got a crash
And
back
that's gonna be
there,
a
and
restart.
probably need a restart for that one. Restart coming.
All non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Thanks for letting us know, Drew.
Yeah, I don't know if they called for it or not. I don't see any of the chat going on in the game, so.
Nah, they didn't
No, I
call
think
it
that one
yellow.
might have been an admin restart.
Yeah, there was 5 cars that were all wrapped up back there.
Yeah, I seen that. I looked down at the dots as soon as you said it. There will be another restart. Kelly drop connection.
And it looks like Kane did not make the call.
They got a guy that dropped connection, so they're going to go ahead and restart.
Chris Beavers did not make the show. Caden Reynolds' car had a motor brake on him, so Beaver said, drive this one.
Say about the sim community, everybody's always willing to help everybody out.
All non-essential personnel leave the
Yes,
grid
sir.
now.
Alright, we are going to try it again.
Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna have to turn the live broadcast off, man. This shit's distracting.
It'll do that.
And we got 18 cars rolling. Caden Reynolds in the number 77 Beavers, Chris Beavers Motorsports entry. Who is going to win the inaugural Duel in the Desert? Tell you what, I'm picking Kane Williams to take this one. And he's weird, green flag.
Yeah,
Kane
3 and
Williams,
4 wide
just
everywhere.
Drew Blaze running inside. There comes Caden Reynolds right behind him. Well, they're going to fall
Looks to
third.
be single car.
Oh, contact. Yeah, I think they're going to have another restart.
Attention,
Yes, they are.
all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
There's a little bit of contact in the back there, it looked like, and I've seen a couple cars get spun
What'd you
around.
say?
I didn't mean to hit that button.
Sorry.
When Alan wasn't here, I didn't have to hit a button at all to talk because it just picks it up automatically for the broadcast, and push to talk just seemed like I was just talking to myself.
Right.
At least we got you some company in there.
I was all alone.
But I'm here now, buddy. I'm here now.
All right, looks like damn, wrong button again. Looks like Kane Williams got him racked and stacked, set the pace, and start the race out of 4, and they are green.
We're green. Drew Blaze looking on the inside of Kane Williams. Williams gonna lead. Nope, here comes Drew Blaze.
Oh, Kane Williams jumps the cushion.
Here comes Caden Reynolds right behind him. Here comes Copley.
Copley found some speed.
Drew Blaze got the early advantage. Kane Williams battling on the outside. Tanner Lennox riding around back there in 14th there. You gotta wonder if he's saving his equipment.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else looks to be saving right now. Get a look back here, midfield. CJ Howell making his move on the bottom. Copley jumps the cushion again. He's lost a lot of positions in this race tonight by jumping the cushion.
Sheesby gonna go to the inside. He's gonna make contact.
Oh, contact.
And they keep it going forward.
Sheesby lost a lot of spots there.
Caden Reynolds running 4th right now.
Tell you what, Alan, I'm seeing a lot of guys utilizing the bottom of the track. A lot of guys utilizing the top of the track. Seems like the ones who are on the bottom they got a little better advantage. They're not jumping the cushion and stuff down there.
Caden Reynolds is running a high line right now.
All right, closing in on 10 laps complete. We got Kane Williams leading it. Drew Blaze 2nd. CJ Howell in 3rd. He did make the switch to the track tamer. Caden Reynolds is running 4th. Tyler Bannister in 5th. Jacob Copley in 6th. Jerry Flippo on the move, running 7th, sorry. Ashley Ellison Jr. looking to the inside of Flippo for 7th. We got Sheesby sideways. Gets it all gathered up.
And Kane Williams been it's all been Kane Williams. He's closing on lap traffic.
Mike Benitez been awfully quiet, but he's actually on the move. He does have some speed tonight. Running 12th right now, closing in on Sheesby for 11th.
Jake Pike running a solid top 10 right now.
Looking to pass Kelly Wheeler for 9th. He does get the pass completed.
Here comes Kelly Wheeler fighting back on the inside.
Tries to slide job. Pike crosses over. Those two are racing hard and closing in on Ashley Ellison Jr.
And here comes Sheesby right into the picture.
Jake Pike going to the bottom of Ellison Jr. makes the pass. But he's going to slide up the track. Gives Ashley the momentum to go back around him.
Caden Reynolds is running third right now. Tyler Bannister's having the cleanest race of his life. Drew Blaze trying to catch Kane Williams.
I think Bryce Sheesby might have hit everything on the racetrack so far tonight except for the pace car.
Yeah, his crew chief said he wanted to hit the pace car and he said why. And that way it could be perfect. Pike jumps the cushion. Ellison on the other side. Sheesby take 2 for the price of 1.
Don't count Pike out just yet for that position. Ooh, they make contact. Ellison gets back around both of them. Kelly Wheeler comes down, dicing it out. Ooh, Sheesby will spin out. See if he gets collected by anybody. We will get a yellow.
And
no yellow. No yellow.
Admins felt it was a single car yellow. So they said green.
We got her turned around and he got her head in the right direction. Drew Blaze has gotten around Kane Williams for the lead.
This here might be the battle of the night. Kane Williams on the outside gives the advantage to Drew Blaze. Here comes Kane Williams on the outside, and he's almost going to want to drive by him as he's sitting still.
He's got that kryptonite race car working on the high side.
And he gets the advantage to Kane Williams. Nope, Drew Blaze is going to take the lead right back. Drew Blaze on the inside.
Caden Reynolds running third and a good 0.3 of a second back, or 3 seconds back from the 2 leaders. Halfway through this race, caution free so far.
Drew, I think you just might have jinxed us.
Let's hope not.
Kane Williams gets the lead back.
That is a battle for the lead still. These two, they've been the class of the field the last 2 nights for the modifieds and the sport mods.
Yeah, they race hard and they race clean.
Lap traffic doing a good job of staying out of the way.
Lee Carblom has got a lot down. Bryce Sheesby is next. Drew Blaze looking at the inside for the lead, and Kane was still going to keep it.
Flippo and Copley battling it out back here for 5th place. Copley pulls the slider. And Diamond's down. Stay in front of Flippo for now.
Looks like we're going to start losing cars. Bryce Shebe has decided he's going to park his number 1 machine.
Copley gonna. He thought about pulling a slight job.
Kane Williams running the lead.
Another slide job by Copley. Flippo will cross over and retain that 5th spot. It don't even sound like Copley's lifting going to the corners. He's just trail braking a little bit.
That Drew, you can get away with doing that on these larger tracks in these cars. And Carl Satchel, the next guy to drop out.
Tanner Lennox been awfully quiet tonight. I think if we get a caution now, and he'd definitely be a force to reckon with. Lennox running 10th place right now.
Hey, he's gonna jump the cushion.
Oh, he got that wall opening, but it didn't junk him. I think his race just flashed before his eyes right there.
Here comes Tanner Lennox.
Mike Benice was up in the top 10 for a little while. Looks like he's fallen back. Brent Holman, one of my dark horse picks for this race. He's running back there in looks like 13th place.
The real battle right now has been up here in the lead between Drew Blaze and Kane Williams. Brett Holman in danger of going a lap down. And we got less than 10 to go. And this thing has gone caution free for all the 38 laps so far.
That it has. That's a almost unheard of thing in sim racing.
Tyler Bannister running the outside.
At this point, Bannister is 3rd, Flippo 4th, Caden Reynolds 5th, Jacob Copley 6th, CJ Howell 7th, Kelly Wheeler 8th, Tanner Lennox 9th, and Jake Pike rounds out your top 10. Mike Manise is 11th, Ashley Ellison Jr. 12th, Brent Holman 13th, Dylan Murray 14th, Lee Carl Bloom 15th, Carl Satchel has DNF, finished 16th, Sheesby 17th, Schaefer 18th, Mosley 19th.
Drew Blaze trying to run down Kane Williams again with 9 to go. Eight to go. Kane Williams and Drew Blaze are battling it out.
We've got a battle for 4th place with Jerry Flippo and Caden Reynolds.
Kane Williams putting on a clinic right now. Kane Williams is finally caught Brent Holman.
It's Jerry Flippo trying to make a pass on Tyler Bannister for that third spot.
And there he is, right there. 5 to go.
Flippo looks to the inside of Bannister. Bannister jumps the cushion, and Flippo is gone. Scratch that. Bannister sucks him right back in. Caden Reynolds is right there. Flippo went to the high side, just seemed to lose a bunch of speed. Diamond's the corner there, gets back around Bannister as Caden Reynolds follows Flippo. Bannister loses 2 spots in 1 corner. All 3 of them jump the cushion. Bannister spins out. Gets it turned around and keeps it going. Loses a spot to Copley. Jerry Flippo, Caden Reynolds make contact.
Yeah, we gotta have 2 to go this time by.
2 to go this time by. Jacob Copley 5th. Caden Reynolds 4th. Jerry Flippo 3rd. Drew Blaze is running 2nd. Oh, take that back. Drew Blaze just passed Kane Williams. It's a race with 1 lap to go. A lap and a half, sorry. Kane Williams goes to the high side, back to the bottom. Oh, they makes contact. 1 lap to go. Drew Blaze has the lead.
That might be the race.
Kane Williams looking back to the inside. Coming down the backstretch, Drew Blaze has it in hand. Kane Williams 2nd. Kane gonna try to diamond the corner here. Not enough. Kane Williams dominates, but Drew Blaze wins. Kane Williams 2nd. Caden Reynolds coming out of turn 4. Will finish 3rd. Jerry Flippo 4th. Jacob Copley 5th. CJ Howell 6th. Tyler Bannister 7th. Tanner Lennox 8th. Kelly Wheeler 9th. Jake Pike 10th. Ashley Ellison Jr. 11th. Mike McNeese will bring it home 12th.
That was a fun race to watch there.
Oh, that was one hell of an ending.
And again, it went caution free.
Looks like they're going to line up your top few finishers.
CJ Howell having a good night. He bringing home top 6.
Not sure where what we got going on here. Looks like Copley's trying to find a spot.
Photo opportunity.
I think they're trying to line them up in the order they finished.
Yeah, I think that's a group photo.
See if I can. Don't tell them not to escape out yet. Oh, they escaped out.
Yeah.
That's alright. I was trying to get a good shot here, and we got a pretty decent shot.
That was fun to watch.
That was one exciting finish.
But at the end of the night, Drew Blaze walks away with it.
Yeah, we'll take a real quick break here. Alan, figure out if you want to jump up there, see who wants to come down for an interview. Take a real quick break here, and we'll be right back shortly.
That's good.
User joined your channel. User was moved to your channel.
A bet's a bet, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, Schaefer.
Of course. Hang on. Let me
Oh,
turn the
Hang on,
let me turn it down.
What was it I had to say again?
All right.
That you are my biggest fan, Schaefer, and you gotta make a quick chat every time we race. Saying you're my biggest fan.
Ashley is my biggest fan.
No, I'm not your biggest fan. You're my biggest fan.
Oh, wow.
You see what he did there?
Oh, I seen it. Loophole. He ought to be a lawyer.
Wow. All right, Schaefer, I got you on that one. All right, I'll give you that one. Last time I make a bet with that motherfucker. Oh hell! All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right. Well, we're gonna bring down Drew Blaze.
Cheating bastard. All right. See y'all.
User was moved out of left your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Drew, you got a copy?
I do. What's up?
Get a win tonight, guy. The first Duel in the Desert modified winner tonight.
Hell yeah, that was crazy fun.
Yeah,
that was definitely an exciting finish.
Man, that's gotta be like the craziest 50 laps I've ever been in.
Channel.
Flag to flag. I don't think anybody expected that.
You know, it's funny. Last night, the sport mods went caution free, and tonight the modifieds went caution free.
Yeah, I was saving a little bit there, hoping to get a caution, but it didn't happen. And I realized it wasn't going to happen, so I started pushing it a little more.
Yeah, it's almost like Kane was right there on you the whole time. It's like he's putting pressure on you, trying to get you to mess up.
Oh yeah, I mean, no, he was definitely out front most of the time. I was just kind of waiting for him to like mess up, and he was doing a good job of not really messing up at all.
I think he jumped cushion a time or two, allowed you to close the gap back in. We were watching racing throughout the field, and next thing I know, there you are taking the lead again.
Yeah, on the last lap, he tried to cross me over, and I kind of held it on the bottom, and he ended up hitting me right in the ass end.
Well, Drew, is there anybody that you'd like to thank that helped get you here tonight?
Well, first of all, I'd like to also thank Kane and all you guys for running the show. Appreciate it. And I'd like to thank my sponsors, which is pretty much nobody, you know. But, you know, open the sponsors 2019. Come on.
And Drew, you're going to be at the Dome next week?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'll be there.
Are we going to see Drew Blaze in the midget?
I don't know how it's going to work out. We'll see. We'll practice. I don't know how it's going to go.
Alright, guy, have a good night. Go celebrate.
Thank you, thank you.
User left your channel.
Let's, I'm going to drag Kane down here.
User was moved to your channel.
I don't know if Kane's going to enjoy me picking on him, saying, you choked! Or not.
No, that is not what happened.
Hell of a race either way, man. You dominated that race. just to lose it in the last couple laps. What happened there?
I was running the bottom for like 30 laps, went up to the top, figured I'd have enough tires, started to pull away, and burned them up.
Oh no.
Went from hero to zero real quick.
I made it for one hell of a finish. Awesome footage there for the finish. Uh, are you happy with how things went, how it turned out?
Oh yeah, couldn't ask for any better. I mean, I was hoping the track would put on some good racing, and I think it did.
Oh yeah, it was good racing throughout the field. A couple guys that had problems making the bottom work, a couple guys had problem making the top work, and it seemed like when people were on, they were on. It was definitely good racing.
For sure. Yeah, we had a lot of fun watching you guys.
Yeah, it was fun driving.
It kind of made me sad not to be out there racing with you guys, but I would have just been running back in 14th or 15th anyways, but could have made it interesting when you come up to lap me.
Hell, that track was the one that you wanted to race at too, trust me. That was fun.
So, Kane, is there anybody that you'd like to think to help get you here tonight?
Drew Wise, Alan Bergen, Tanner Lennox, Jacob Copley, Jerry Flippo, Jake Pike, all these guys that tested with me, night in, night out, and DRM, just the team in general, everybody on this team. We're a big family and we all help each other.
Well, Kane, we got to give you a shout out too. This event might not have happened if you not stepped up and took it over.
Tried doing my best. Probably could have went better, but I tried.
Now that this race went good enough for you, are you gonna be there to run the dome race next week?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there for sure.
Good
Most
deal.
certainly.
I knew you were on the fence. I don't know if funds were tight or what was gonna happen, but I knew you were on the fence about racing after the duel here. If you're just gonna hang it up for a while, it's good to hear that you're gonna be there.
Yep. Can't miss a race like that. It's all indoors. Come on now.
Yeah, no rain, no sun, just the smell of racing fuel.
Oh yeah.
Gonna try not to trip you up 2 alarms.
All right, nice job, buddy, as race control, doing everything yourself tonight. It was kind of nice to just sit back and relax and let someone else have all the fun.
Yeah, fun. I guess that's what you call it.
That's a lot of work, ain't it?
Yeah.
You don't get to turn as
Definitely.
many laps as the guys who don't have to do all that stuff do.
I mean, I didn't get to turn a lot of laps at all tonight because I was only in a fast dash in the main in both classes, so kind of just how it was.
Well, next week you get to go back to your regular duties of just running laps, and I get to have all the fun.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. I think I might do a live stream here one night before long with one of our league events and just show everybody what goes into what we have to do as admins to make these leagues run. And just live stream everything on my computer screen so they see everything as these nights go. So people get kind of a understanding on how much work goes into running a league event on R Factor.
Even a special event, man, that's nuts.
Oh, I've never done a league event, but this right here, that was enough for me.
You did a pretty good job, Kane.
I definitely want to run another now and think another special event. If I find a track, I'd like to do it.
It all starts with the one, and I know coming up this summer we're gonna have the USMTS Sim Series coming up this summer.
I'll be there for that.
So it's definitely gonna be my first summer gig, but we'll mostly race on Sunday nights.
And hey, Drew.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday you said in my interview about how I'd had bad luck with the Hell Tour lately. I think it turned around now. I got almost 3 wins, 2 wins and a second and a third. I mean, can't complain.
Yeah, that's but these are the modifieds. These aren't the late models. Late models are a whole different monster, son.
Yeah, I'm good on the late models. Things are hard for me to drive.
Yeah, yeah, and now the officials are making some changes to the rules and the cars, and they're gonna drive a little different. So we'll see if that helps you out any.
I hope so.
All right, nice job tonight. Thanks for coming down and chatting with us, buddy.
Yep, thanks for having me. See you guys later.
Not a problem. Have a good night.
See you.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right, Alan. I'm going to take this moment to make a shameless plug. We are going to be... I am going to talk with you about joining me for it. A Sim Racing Rocks podcast. Be an hour-long or 2-hour-long show. One night a week. Talk everything sim racing and have some awesome rock and roll music playing. And just... you know, something fun, something to do, give the outside world and the sim racing world itself an idea of what's going on with the R Factor side of dirt, and hopefully you'll be able to join me and make that work.
Sounds like a plan as long as we do it on Fridays.
We could probably do it Friday nights. I don't like to go out and party a whole lot anymore, so I'm home most Friday nights. Definitely be something we could figure out and do, and
yes.
Hopefully fire up at the beginning of the year.
Yes, and I'd like to add one co-host also, and that would be Ashley.
Oh, we could do that.
Gotta get a whiner.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have a special guest, all that fun stuff all the time, whenever we can, and we'll get it all planned out, see what we got going on. But
all right.
I think we'll sign off for the night here. We'll leave the feed with one more badass rock and roll song, and we'll see you guys next. The Dome is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, correct? Or are we doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Try Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll see everybody Thursday night.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good one, and we'll see you later.
Later.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Drew Wise.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel. User joined your channel.
You down here by yourself.
User was moved out of your channel.